What are you still salty about years later? Growing up, my family was pretty poor. A few quick examples of how poor we were. A. I often went to school without paper and needed supplies because money just wasn't there. B. My mom got super sick with some sort of flu and my sister and I dumped change out of the couch, the dirty clothes basket, and other places just to buy our mom medicine. C. We often had to cut open the toothpaste tube in order to scrape out the last bit of paste. Anyhow, being poor like that as a child was challenging, but you get by. You get used to life like that when it's all you know. In 5th grade, however, an amazing opportunity came up. A 5-day trip to science camp. The school held fundraisers and bake sales to help pay the way for kids like me, and I was super excited to be going. The night before leaving, my mom packed everything she could from the list provided. Instead of a sleeping bag, I had an old and used comforter. Instead of a travel toothbrush set, I took my own and mom packed my toothpaste into a used lip balm container that she'd sanitized. Instead of pajamas, I was given an old sweatshirt that was my stepdad's and a pair of second-hand sweatpants, and so on. Literally everything I packed was used, second-hand, and worn, but I didn't care. I was so excited to be going to science camp with my class. Next day, we meet up. Everyone packs their gear into the bus and I, with a rope holding my blanket in a bundle, load my stuff, clamber onto the bus, and soon we're on our way. We make it to camp, get a quick breakdown of camp rules, activities, and trips, and get assigned to our cabins. At this point, it might help to add that my school and several others booked the camp together. So, I was mixed into a cabin away from my class. No big deal to me. I was looking forward to making friends and memories. So, I dragged my stuff to the cabin. First bunk I find, I claim, which is where I encountered my first problem. Just about every girl in my cabin is from the same school and they all want to bunk together. My stuff was literally dumped onto the floor when I ran to use the washroom. The cabin leader decided it was easier to just move me, so I got moved all the way to the back of the cabin, away from all but 2 other girls. Whatever, it's first night. I figure it's gonna be great that a rough start isn't anything. Anyhow, we get through the evening, we do the activity sign-ups, we eat dinner, we go to bed. Tuesday morning comes, and I'm excited. Archery and a fossil hike are what I signed up for. Well, you guessed it, I get bumped because the activities lists are too full. Okay, it's cool, I can still do something else. I managed to find a night hike activity that accepted sign-ups. It's at night, so I have to mill about waiting. I go into the learning cabin, I look at their pickled specimens, I talk to the camp ranger, I kill time. Night comes and we finally go out on our hike, to the lake with a giant dead goldfish in it. There are loads of crawfish and we feed them ham and learn about their environment. It's not what I had hoped, but it was cool enough. Eventually we head back to our respective cabins for bed. Tomorrow will be better, after all. Wednesday comes, and it's only the same story as Tuesday. I signed up for clay arts and a nature walk, but clay arts is too full. Fine. I take my nature walk, we find a dead rabbit, we learn about edible plants, we discuss nature. Nothing to complain about. It was really fun, except for that evening.